By trusting Paul, what do you mean by trusting Paul?
To believe he's a reliable source of information, it's what he says trustworthy.
Yeah, well, I believe that, he's written most of the New Testament. And so, yeah. And the New Testament is commissioned by God.
So this is the important part.
Okay. Why? Why do I trust Paul? Who says I'm trusting Paul?
Okay, let me start again. Do you trust Paul?
I trust the Word of God. I trust the New Testament.
Okay, let me explain something. If Paul isn't trustworthy, if Paul isn't trustworthy, Christianity collapses.
It doesn't collapse at all. It's not based. The foundations of the New Testament, or foundation of Christianity. Hold on. The foundations of foundation of Christianity.
I'll tell you what I'll do.
It's not based upon Paul. You see, hold on. It isn't based upon Paul. Okay. So the foundation of Christianity is Christ Himself.
Oh, okay. How do you know about Christ?
We know about Christ through the New Testament, through the Gospels.
Okay. And why do you trust the New Testament?
We know through the Gospels.
Why do you trust the Gospels?
Because it speaks about the Messiah.
How does that make it true?
Because it's prophesied.
No, but how does it make what the Gospels say true?
For example, the fulfillment of prophecy.
Okay.
Remember, I gave you one question. I didn't give you a series of questions. I gave you one question.
Okay,
I have a question for you, by the way.
One second. No, this is the question I'm asking.
And that's it. But not a sub-series of questions.
No.
I said one question.
One second.
And I have one question for you.
Understand one thing.
This is going to be very short for your YouTube.
Understand one thing. I'm only here to talk about this today. That's all I'm here to talk about.
To talk about this?
To ask Christians why you trust Paul.
Okay. And what was my answer? I've answered the question.
Your answer was... No, I'm going to interrogate your answer, innit?
What is my answer?
Because he wrote the New Testament. Most of the New Testament was your response.
I'm not trusting Paul.
You don't trust Paul?
I'm trusting Jesus.
Okay.
So, because as I've already qualified already, Jesus is the foundation of Christianity.
No. Paul's understanding of Jesus.
You can say no what you like. Jesus is the foundation.
How?
He is the rock.
All right, show me. Tell me.
He's the prophesied Messiah.
How do you know this?
Because it's prophesied.
No.
You're not listening.
I'm listening.
You're performing for your YouTube channel. You're not listening.
I'm responding to every word you say.
But I haven't finished. You're interrupting. So that's what you're doing. Jesus is the foundation. I'm answering your question about why he's the foundation.
My question is this.
No. This is my answer. No. This is the answer. Because he is the Messiah. The Messiah is prophesied in the Old Testament. Isaiah 53 and Daniel 7. You can do that all you like. But I have one question for you. Okay. I've answered your question. Now I'm ready with my question. I told you this is going to be a short clip for your YouTube channel. I have one question for you. I've answered your question.
I don't need some content from you to
I don't care what you need.
Okay, I understand that.
That's great. Okay. But I don't care what you need.
So let me rephrase my
channel.
question.
Okay?
Let me rephrase your question. You know it's true. It's true. I should ask this question initially. Do you trust Paul and what he says is true?
Do I trust Paul? I trust God.
No, do you trust Paul?
I trust God.
No, do you trust Paul?
I trust God used Paul as an
Can I answer the question?
One question for you.
No.
I have one question.
Answer the question.
One question?
No,
I have one question.
You can't even admit you trust Paul.
One question.
You're not being
He didn't want to answer my question.
He
didn't want to answer my question. Notice that. He didn't want to answer. I only have one question. I only have one question. I only have one question. Okay. I only have one question.
Christian can't respond.
I only have one question. Exactly. I only have one question. I have one question. All right? Do you want to answer my question? One question?
It's not very giving.
Doesn't matter. All he wants to do is perform for his YouTube channel. That's what he wants. He wants subs. He wants subs.
Whenever I come to Speaker's Corner, I roll my sleeves up and deal with whoever comes with it, except
but he's been very nice. He's not like he's been crazy.
This is not being fair. Now, you know, when I come to Speaker's Corner, I roll my sleeves up and I deal with whatever comes to me. The only people I don't debate are the pigeons. Okay?
Pigeons, right.
You know the characters.
Right.
All right. These people I don't give validation or my time to.
You're not saying that here.
I know I'm not killing the pigeons. No, I've never seen this guy before. I've just seen his cross and things. Oh, okay. Today, and it's not just today, this is going to be a theme. When I come to Speaker's Corner, I've come to get a question answered. And I'll tell you how honest I am with this. If a Christian gives me a response to this that makes me think, I'll go home, I'll reflect, and I'll make a YouTube video in response to that particular point. I won't just let it, I won't ad hoc response to it. I'll go think, reflect. This is my question of the day today. Nothing else.
Oh, but he's
I don't care.
Sorry,
There's many people to ask this question to.
There you go.
I'm not one of them.
It's not an exchange, is it? It's not an exchange. You're just saying, give me, I'm giving you nothing
This
back.
is all I've come for, mate.
That's all I've come for. That's all I've come for. I told you, it's his YouTube channel. That's all I've come for.
Hamza, I don't think it's fair. I don't think you make yourself look good. I don't think you look good.
I have one question for him, and he didn't want to hear my question.
No.
I had one question.
No, I know, but I think he's made his point.
He's made his point. He just wanted, all he wanted, what he came for. This is what I've come for.
Self-promotion.
Exactly, self-promotion, things like that. Same thing.
At least he's been honest. He said that's why he's
That's what I've come for.
Yeah, so,
so it's just self-promotion, and that's what happens. That's what happens. When you have religion, you're promoting yourself.
I'll be honest with you, I wasn't even
Promoting yourself.
When the rain came, we sat in the car thinking, shall we bother coming?
But Jesus is the only way to God.
He said he's not
You helped yourself very well.
Thank you.
What's the question?
He's the only way.
What's the question?
No,
Hold on. He's being
Thank you. I'm glad you're being charitable. My question is this.
No, he can't answer the question.
Hamza,
Okay.
He's trying to. He's giving you his answer.
He didn't.
Hamza.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's
What was
giving
his
you
answer?
Yeah, but now you
What was
just
his answer?
hold on, Hamza. We've
What was
moved
his
on.
answer?
We've moved
What
on.
was his answer?
Hold on.
What was his answer? What was his answer? What was his answer?
He said he trusted
You said he
God.
answered it. What was his
He said
answer?
he trusted God.
No, what was his answer?
Yes.
Oh God, you got it.
I like blue. I like the colour.
What was his answer?
Sorry, Hamza. Look at. Come on. You just said you're going to allow him to.
I'll be charitable. What's your question?
Yeah, so that's.
Okay. My question is, why would you not debate Sam Shamoun live when you said you would do after Ramadan? After Ramadan, then you didn't.
Oh, okay, I'll explain why. Because, I'll be honest with you, there's an adage, right? If you wrestle with a pig in mud, you're just going to get muddy. Yeah, I swear. The guy's an imbecile. The guy's an ignoramus. The guy's despicable, dirty. Filth comes out of his mouth at every opportunity, and I have no reason to validate this geezer.
You said you would.
Nothing positive.
He said he would after Ramadan. Ramadan came and went. Sorry. Ramadan came and Ramadan went. He said he would, and then he didn't. He did. He said he would.
Me and John considered debating logic and science. Okay. But then what happened afterwards, on reflection, contemplation?
So nothing actually changed just on reflection.
Yeah. No. I have this saying.
Yeah. So
I don't reward bad behaviour.
Okay, that's fine. I've heard you saying it before.
And that's it.
So nothing actually changed from you saying as you were debating, except from a reflection.
Apart from me, yes.
Okay.
But he said he would, and then he didn't. And then he changed his mind. Then he went against his word.
So you changed your mind.
But John
We're talking about
did debate
how reliable is that? How's that
on the topic of the Injil?
How's that for authenticity? How's that for integrity?
I wouldn't buy into your reasoning.
Yeah, of course not. Of course not.
I don't know. I'm not saying that. I don't know.
Do you think he's a nice guy?
He said, I'll debate you live after Ramadan.
Does he not insult the Prophet in every other sentence?
Hamza,
Does he not? Does he or not?
If you've agreed something and then you've just changed your mind.
Does he or not?
That's the argument.
Does he or not?
He agreed.
Okay, understand.
He said he would.
I'll make it easy. I agreed to debate Chris, from Speaker's Corner.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
And then he starts mouthing off online and all that. Well, you know what, forget you. Okay, then I agreed to debate Bob.
So this is about your ego. I don't know if you realise what you're saying is ego.
Nothing's ego. I don't reward bad behaviour. I don't reward bad behaviour. Okay.
And I've heard you say that.
I repeat this consistently, and I am consistent with it, right? I was going to debate Bob on this.
So you both had an answer today on... You both had your questions answered.
What was his answer? What was his answer?
He said he does...
What was his answer? What was his answer? What was his answer? Yeah, manhandling. What was his answer? What was his answer? What was his answer? You said I had an answer. What was his answer?
Hold on a second.
Yeah, you can't remember.
He said he trusts God.
It's all recorded. My answer's recorded. My answer's recorded. Yeah, I just said that. I trust God.
There's many books in the New Testament.
Good evening.
I know it's a scary question.
It's not scary at all. I trust the New Testament. Why would you trust Muhammad? Why would you trust Muhammad? Who wrote the Quran?
People trust Paul.
Muhammad didn't write the Quran. Why would you trust Muhammad? Why would you trust him? He couldn't read or write, couldn't write his own name. Why would you trust him? Who wrote the Quran? It wasn't Muhammad. It wasn't Muhammad.
here we go again.
Who wrote the Quran?
We're
Here we go again.
Christians about Paul.
Why would you trust Muhammad?
Always.
Why would you trust Muhammad?
This is why we.
Why would you trust him?
Knowledgeable Christians.
Why would you trust Muhammad?
Well, Hamza, Paul was totally... Hamza,
Kills so many perceptions.
Hamza, Paul was totally anti-Christ.
You want to answer the question?
Well, I mean, I'm just going to my experience.
Do you want to answer the
I'll
question?
try it. Give you an answer.
Okay, let me.
Oh, no, don't rephrase the question. You've given the question. Let me answer the question.
I'm going to ask you, do you trust Paul?
I was going to tell you why people believe
do you trust Paul? Do you trust
Paul? Well, I don't follow the Bible. I'm not
Are you a Christian?
Scripture. I'm a Christian.
Do you trust
to
Paul?
some degree.
Do you trust Paul?
I believe Paul.
Do you trust Paul?
Hold on, you can't let me answer it by the way I would answer.
All right, that's fair. Let me answer the question.
Oh, no, you're going to change the
I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to change it.
Hold on.
I'm not going to change it. I promise you.
We have to look at something.
I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to change it. Do you trust Paul?
I trust Paul's experience that somebody who was so anti-Jesus and was on the road to Damascus to kill Christians on the authority of whoever has then had this experience that's made him do a complete turnabout.
So do you trust Paul?
On that respect, I would trust Paul. Why? Because he says that he converted to Christianity before he was totally anti-Christ.
Okay.
So it doesn't make any sense not to.
Okay. So your reasoning for trusting Paul is theological, yeah?
I would look, if somebody changes their whole foundation of when they were totally the opposite, I'd have to question why they've done that. So I would have to turn around and